Yeah, it was nice and tight, that's for sure. But it probably is a great example of against these two teams, India and Sri Lanka. They're never out of it. They got some wonderful players, and you can't take your foot off the gas. That's for sure. I think a lot of credit needs to go to our bowlers. I thought the first probably 45 overs of the game we bowled beautifully. We're probably 30 runs short of what we should have scored on that wicket. So a lot of credit needs to go to those guys.
Is it more benefit for the team to win in such a manner in a close game?
Oh no, I'd rather win by 200 every day. I think that'll certainly help Mitchell Starc, that's for sure. I think he'll learn a lot from that. He'll take a lot of confidence going into future games now, knowing that if he executes his skills, he can become a good death bowler. And he probably felt a bit of pressure there, those last 2 overs he bowled, but to be able to come out on top, I think is a really positive sign for him.
You wouldn't be underestimating Angelo Matthews in a run chase, would you?
Continues to make runs against us, yeah. He's that type of player. If he gets past 20, he's unstoppable, and he strikes the ball, as you've seen tonight, as clean as anybody. So we're going to keep working on our plans to him, and probably be a bit more disciplined early to him, and try and get him out for that less than 20 more often, because he's a very good player, very good striker of the ball.
I guess you can be in good form as a captain like a player. Do you think you're in good form at the moment? You seem to be doing things that come off.
The stock around you makes a big difference. That helps as well. The boys are playing pretty well. I don't really know. I'm happy we're winning. That's for sure. That's my goal. And I think when I think of my own performance today, I felt a bit. I was disappointed with the way I batted. I felt like I couldn't time the ball, but I just had to hang in there. It was that type of wicket, and the guys, we've got some really good strikers around me, so unfortunately that might be my role a little bit. If it gets hard to score, I've just got to be the one to hang in there a little bit. So it's do whatever it takes to help the team win, and I think that's what everyone's doing. I think the feeling in the group's really good. We're showing we know how to win games of cricket, which is good. It means guys are confident, and I'm really happy to have won these first 2 games, yeah.
I think it's about 16 times this summer now you've taken the wicket for the first over a new spell of a bowler. So something's obviously working nicely.
It's nice to hear. Yeah, it is good. But again, I just tell the guy to bowl. I don't, he's got to have the skill to execute, hit the areas, and then us hang on to our catches. So, yeah, that's good statistics to have, I guess. It's nice to be winning. I know how quick it can change though. So we're just got to keep rolling with this momentum and keep playing some really good cricket.
Michael, what did you think of Xavier Doherty's performance tonight?
I thought he was outstanding once again. He continues to be a very good, consistent performer for us. He can bowl on the power play. He's spinning the ball. I think he's an important player for us, and he continues to do a great job.
Obviously different formats and everything, but with performances like this, do you think he can try to force his way back into test calculations?
Oh, I think no doubt I think he wants to play all 3 forms. I'm pretty sure he wants to play all 3 forms for Australia, and it's nice to see him bowling well. So, yeah, you need to. It is a different form of the game, but if you keep taking wickets, whether it be in a one-day game, a Sheffield Shield match, doesn't matter what it is. If you keep taking wickets, well, you keep pushing that door down for the selectors.
Just in general, even despite that Matthews, put Sri Lanka right at the end, close to the total at the end, are you generally pretty happy with how the bowlers performed tonight?
I thought the bowlers bowled really well, yeah. Like I say, I think we were 30 runs short with the bat, and we had to bowl and field very well tonight to restrict a pretty good batting lineup. So I think they deserve a lot of credit.
Just in terms of the batting, both teams seemed to struggle on that wicket. What was it about the wicket?
It was a little bit slower than I think we all expected, and a little bit too pace. Some balls kissed off a lot faster than others. So, yeah, it was just hard to get your timing, I guess, and we've probably seen that with both teams.
Mickey Arthur was pretty keen to get Peter Forrest to go in Perth. How close did he come to getting involved?
He's obviously very close because he's in the squad. He continues to train well, and it's great to have him around the group. So I'm sure when he gets an opportunity, he'll try and grab that with both hands. But yeah, for this game, that was the 11 players we thought could win this game, and we went with that.
Is it hard to change a winning team at the moment?
It's always hard to change a winning team, but it's also about giving guys opportunities. So I think it's about timing, and it's certainly not hurting Foz being around the group and training and, biding his time. When he gets a chance, like I say, I'm sure he'll be ready and he'll grab it with both hands.
Very short turnaround between now and Sunday. Will you look to rest anyone, perhaps?
We'll have to wait and see come Sunday. Right now, I'm looking forward to a couple of beers and a good night's sleep before we fly to Adelaide tomorrow.